You were not put on this earth to struggle, to settle, or to just survive. Sis, you were born to thrive. And yes, you deserve to make good money doing what you actually love doing. So, when you start off in business, entrepreneurship, when you're going down that path of freedom, the non traditional way that we've all been taught and brainwashed to believe is the only way to reach our level of success and gratification and our real path to freedom being the corporate world, right? That traditional way, that is dead and gone. Okay. You deserve to be in a position financially, emotionally, physically, holistically that feeds your soul. Okay. And so I want to share with you a few things here. There's a little lie, maybe a big lie, okay, depending on how you look at it, that's been passed down, especially to women of color, to women over 40, and to women who have sacrificed for everyone else, okay? And that says purpose and prosperity cannot coexist, cannot live in the same place. We're going to shatter that lie today because it is, in fact, a lie. And I want you to know what the truth is so that you can stop buying into the lies that you've been sold. Okay? Because people are good at convincing and converting people. And I am no longer in that game. I am not here to persuade you or influence you or tell you anything other than the truth. Okay? Persuade you and influence you to believe what is right and what is just and what is real. And truth and transparency is everything to me. I stand on that. That is a hill I'm willing to die on. I am always going to be in your face with the truth. Even if it doesn't feel like it's packaged as nicely and as pretty as you'd like it to be delivered, right? But it is, in fact, a caring, loving, giving, sharing gift that I'm giving you today and every time I show up on my videos. So I need you to understand that the truth is, and now that I know differently, I live my life this way. You can absolutely choose both profit and passion. You absolutely can. And I used to think, and I have always believed to some degree, honestly, that you can have the best of all worlds, the best of both worlds. Okay. But then I ended up buying into the lie of hustle culture, the lie of what we're talking about today, that you have to choose one over the other. And I have given up a lot and I have lost a lot along the way. The one thing I haven't lost ever, though, is my unwavering faith. Okay. Gone are the days, though, of choosing between impact and income. You absolutely can and should be an influential leader, make a huge positive impact with the masses of people, or at least the people you're called to serve. Okay. Not the masses as in everybody, but the masses of those you're called to serve. And you still should be making a good, really, really good income. You can do both. You don't have to try to master how to balance anything. You don't have to keep performing the juggling act. This is not a circus. This is not what you need to do, and you do not need to choose between one or the other. You can literally have both. I promise you. Okay. Your gifts are valuable, and value is worthy of compensation. Is it not? Your work doesn't have to drain you, by the way, to be meaningful. I know that's like one of the other lies that's going around is that in order for you to really feel like you're doing some deep, meaningful, impactful work, you have to hustle hard or you have to work excessively. You have to burn the midnight oil. You have to wear that S on your chest or that hard work like a badge of honor on your sleeve, right? And we are at this big old age, honey, we are embracing ease, okay? Ain't nobody got time for all of that crap. We are leaving that to the youngins, okay? Because at this age, as a Gen Xer or a baby boomer, or maybe you're even an older millennial and you're starting to feel this way as you kind of transition into the Gen X world, right? Um, you're wanting ease and grace. You're wanting to make more and do less, right? And some people may consider that to be a lazy entrepreneur. No, it is called really and truly embracing ease. And you have the right, and you are very much entitled to, it is your birthright to do just that. We have come from a long line of history, we as women and people of color, carrying the burden of this great country we live in. That's in chaos right now as we speak, dare I say, due to the political climate and the administration that's currently in office. And I will not mention his name or their name. But what I will say is that it is chaotic, and we're feeling the pressure of the decisions that are being made, right? And what's happening very quickly. And as these different things are being rolled out, and it's affecting many of us, we've got to create our own economy to change the trajectory of our lives and that of our bloodline. You can do meaningful, deep, impactful work without working excessively hard. I promise you there's an easier way to freedom, okay? Because that ain't freedom, hustling hard or working excessively, right? And burning yourself the hell out and being stressed out. None of that feels good, nor does it feel good for you to be lying up in the hospital bed because of that, as a result of the hard, excessive hustle culture and the work that you keep doing and the grind, right? We've got to remove ourselves from that frame of mind, that thought process, that mindset. It's old, it's over. We got to bury that in the dirt, 6 feet below or more, okay? So corporate never paid you what you have been worth. But that's going to end now. It's got to end now. Let's be honest, you have been overworked and underpaid for years, okay? Some 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And you haven't complained, or maybe you have, but nothing's changed. And so you stayed and you just took that kind of abuse and you just said it was okay because it was something you thought you had to accept. No more. We have to put an end to that. We got to kill it right now. Cut that out right now. Okay. In entrepreneurship, the good news is that you get to set your worth. You get to set your rules. You get to live life on your own terms. Do you know what I'm saying? You get to lead a purpose-led business, and purpose-led businesses are our future. Okay. People are craving authenticity. They're craving your heart and soul. They're craving real, relatable, transformative conversations, stimulating conversations, content. That is why the videos these days that you see in the YouTube universe, that is why people are so attracted to just people like myself who hop on video without all of the overproduced, overly edited, highly produced, jump cuts and all of that kind of thing, and the B-rolls and all of that kind of stuff, how it used to be. And now, as of this recording, that is why they consider it easy mode. It's not necessarily that it is easy, right? But it's a simpler process. Simple in the sense that we don't have to do all of these edits. I literally never edit my videos. Once I let my editor go, my last editor, and then my other social media manager who was doing my editing for some time until she left. Once she left, I was like, you know what? It's about simplicity for me. Okay. I'm not going to take on the role of the people that I once hired. Okay. I'm not taking on that role, even though I can learn how to edit. I can do all of that. I'm not going to immerse myself in that kind of learning. Why? Because I am doing everything I can to buy back my time, to free up my time, to have a spacious calendar. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is spin my wheels getting nowhere fast, trying to figure it out. I'm not in the DIY mode anymore. I used to be when I first started, but gone are those days too. So you do not have to wear all the hats and do all the things. And besides, that ain't cute and that don't feel sexy. And we ain't feeling that. We are wanting to be doing what the very little these days, okay? And still make a big impact and a great income. And you absolutely can and should. You don't have to be a guru at anything to build a thriving online brand and business. You do not. You absolutely do not. I promise you. When you lead with value and vulnerability, which is what people are looking for, what they're craving these days, because, and I was saying earlier that this is why these types of videos do well, because people can energetically connect to just the person without all of that fluff and stuff, without all of the excessive like acting and like, hi, my name is Katrina, and today we're going to be talking about, no, we're not doing that. Okay. And I'm not even saying that that is not what was working well back then, but we're just in a different time and age now, and people just want something new. And this is refreshing. It's really and truly a breath of fresh air, right? So what people are craving, what you are craving is community, congregation, right? Sisterhood. And this is how we build trust as content creators, and I myself as a business owner who leverages platforms like YouTube and social media and whatnot, and email marketing and that sort of thing to showcase my expertise for brand awareness purposes and for you to get a little taste of how I teach and what my teaching methodologies are, what my philosophies are, what hills I'm willing to die on, what I believe in and what I'm all about. It gives you an opportunity to tap in and stay in touch with what is going on with me and who I am, and if I'm the right fit for you, if I'm the right coach, if I'm the right person that you want to follow. You understand what I'm saying? And the same is true for you. So the thing is, it all starts with a single yes. That's it. Simple. A single yes. A yes to what or a yes to who? A yes to you. A yes to easy mode. An easy mode, I don't mean YouTube now. I'm talking about life. Okay. You can put your life on easy mode. This is bigger than YouTube, bigger than social media, bigger than business. It is about you living the life you love, but you first have to design it. That starts with you. That starts with a decision. That starts with a choice. That starts with a changed mind. The power of all of that is lying within you right now. And all you have to do is make that one decision, that one choice, that one change, and you'll be one step closer to your dream. Okay. So when they say build it and they will come, as far as a business, that's not true. But what is true is if you build your life that you want to live within and the legacy you want to leave behind for those of your family members who will live on long after you, that you want to enjoy your legacy, that is absolutely what is true. Okay. So build that and they will be there and they will live on within your legacy. But you want to build that now, not when you don't want to build it and burn yourself out doing all the wrong things, right? And not having the support system to help you along the way, which is community, which is a coach, which is people that you need to get in your corner to cheer you on and to root you on, right? And to rah you all the way till the finish line. You want to make sure that you're doing all of that because of the life you want to live right now, not wait till you've built it and now your family gets to enjoy it, but then you're in the dirt. That doesn't feel good, right? Even the thought of that is cringy. So again, it starts with you, a single yes. Okay. This message is for the women who have been sitting on the sidelines, idly by, just watching on the sidelines, staying quiet, staying hidden, overshadowing themselves, sabotaging themselves, not owning their worth, right? Not knowing their worth, not practicing self-love and self-care. This is for you if you fit the description of that, right? If you've been sitting on your vision, this is for the woman who's waiting for the right time and that right time never comes. This is the woman who's waiting for the sign. I am your sign. I am showing up now. This is by no coincidence. This is no luck. I don't believe in either. This is all about perfect and divine timing and order. God orders your steps. Here I am showing up at the right time for you. This is for the woman and the women who are afraid to actually have it all. They don't think they can. They don't believe they can. They believe that they have to trade one for the other or decide or choose one over the other instead of having the best of both or all worlds. This is for you. I need you to say yes to you, to your calling, to your legacy. I need you to honor that I need you to know that you were designed for something greater and to walk in the magnitude of your greatness. Listen, I believe in this so much. I wrote an entire book about it. It is titled The Untold Story: Live with Your Regrets, Die with Your Dreams, or Choose to Walk in Your Awesomeness. I wholeheartedly believe in this. I need for you to believe in you and choose you for a change. Okay? This is for the woman who's put everyone and everything on the back burner and or first and put herself on the back burner. I don't want you to do that anymore. We cannot do that anymore. We have to make different decisions. You understand? Or we're never going to live the life that we truly want to live. So if you're truly ready, and if you're wanting to turn your passion into profit, connect your passion and purpose to a profitable problem that you can solve, that others are waiting, hoping, wishing, praying, begging, pleading for you to show up, and you just haven't. I need you to show up and give them what you got. Show up, show off, show out. Give them all that you got. Give them what they came for, just like I give you. Okay? Each and every day, evolve, practice that, get better and better and better. Know your worth, practice self-love, practice self-care. If you want that for yourself and you need a mindset shift because you've got some mental blocks going on right now, some limiting beliefs, then we need to do the deeper work. And we also need to do some internal healing and peel back those layers and do the hard work. That's the only way you're going to expedite your external success. Instead of looking at all of these external factors and forces that you're right now blaming as to why you're not where you want to be, when the real reason is within you. The reasons that you're not further ahead is because you're sabotaging your own success, but you also have the power within you to choose differently today. Okay. So if you want to master your mindset and get rid of that imposter syndrome, which I always say imposter syndrome is a scam, and I write all about it in my ebook, Mindset Mastery. And in this is an interactive PDF guide where I am teaching you exactly what you need to do as a successful entrepreneur, what successful entrepreneurs of all types, household names, celebrities, big brand names, right? Influential leaders, influencers, right? People on social media that people who go by one name now, the Oprahs and the Ayanlas of the world, right? Any and everybody, the best athletes, the best celebrities, the best household names that you can even think of, they have all made a different choice, and they use these same pillars to have reached the level of success and gratification that they now live and own, because they've chosen that life for themselves, and they also did the work. Okay, so yes, you have to trust the process, and I always say also pray through the process. I also say be committed to the process, but you have to do the work as well. It's not going to just happen by osmosis. So if you want that, download my guide, and I'll leave the link in the pinned comments. I'll also leave a link if you want to cut the corporate cord and really learn the 7 simple steps for transitioning out of your 9-to-5 and out of corporate America altogether. And what I actually did to do the same thing, and what I teach my other clients to do who have replaced their income, yes, even their high 6-figure salaries, well-paying jobs, in addition to knowing exactly how to seamlessly transition and prepare your exit strategy right now. Okay. If you want that for yourself and you want to cut the corporate cord and become the CEO of your business, your brand, and your life without any more degrees, any more debt, or any more disappointment, and you don't need another ladder to climb to be the CEO of your life right now, you can start on day 1. Go ahead and download my quick start guide, and that will help you with that. Okay. I do have an urgent call to action for you. And I say it's urgent because it is a matter of life and death for some. Okay. It is a matter of your life and business. And I am here to resuscitate both, as well as your dreams. And so as a holistic business coach and RN health and wellness educator, I would be remiss to say that, because that is the work I do. And it's some heavy lifting, but it won't be so heavy if you and I are working in this journey together. So couple things. The first thing I want to mention is the Job Liberation Virtual Summit for Black women. Be sure to show up for yourself and bring along some friends, some besties, your entrepreneur entourage, your colleagues, your associates, your acquaintances, family members, friends, people who can benefit from this event. It is exclusively designed for Black women. Okay, I will be one of the speakers, one of the featured speakers of about 15 or plus speakers. really beautiful, amazing, dynamic, brilliant, intelligent, phenomenal, I can't say that enough, Black queens who's going to be pouring everything they've got into you. It is a 3-day event. Tickets are on sale right now through April 15th. Easy date to remember. Mark your calendars, but you can remember it because it is a day that it's a tax deadline, right? So remember that, but act on it right now. This is not something that you want to miss, okay? You make sure right now, as soon as we're done here, so that you don't forget and get busy. And in the busyness of your days, you know how you say you're going to come back to something and then you just forget. Honestly, you forget, right? You just get wrapped up and you say, gosh darn it, you missed it by a day or a week or a couple of days. And you're like, I said I was going to do it and I just got busy and forgot. So we don't want that to happen. So I want to be in your face about it right now. Please go ahead and register and make sure you get the all access pass so you can get the replays. You don't have to, but I highly advise it because it's going to take some time for you to soak up the information, absorb that, right? Hear it once, then you want to hear it twice. You want to run that back again 2 or 3 times. It's going to be some valuable information and lots of it in order to get you to your transformation and on your path to freedom. So this is about liberating as many Black women as we absolutely can. This is the second year that Dr. Kamani and Marissa Price, the co-hosts and the co-creators of the Job Liberation Summit for Black women. This is the second year they've put this event on. They sold out last year very quickly. At about 300 attendees, and now they're anticipating at least 1,000 or more. So we want to get as many women liberated. We are on a mission to do this. So I'm going to leave a link for you so you can click it below in the pinned comment. So you can go ahead and click right away. Takes you to the registration page. You can read all about it. All the deets will be there, and you will see the lineup of speakers. It's again a 3-day event, so it's a lot of information. Plus, if you buy the all access pass, you get some really amazing bonuses. Okay, so I can't wait to see you there. And if you want to jump on a call with me, which is the last resource I want to leave you with, because I would be doing you a disservice if I did not offer these resources. So if you want to jump on a call with me, you have the opportunity to do that as well. And you can choose whichever one works well for you, depending on where you are in the journey, because I'm about meeting you where you are. So you click the link below there. I'll leave all of those resources for you so you can scope them out, check them out, peruse around my page or in my not job description, but in my description box if you so desire. But if you heard nothing else, okay, there are lots of resources here. Go ahead and just click the links below. But the main thing I want you to do first, because it's time sensitive, is buy your ticket and invite others in the room. Okay. So I really and truly hope this has been helpful for you. Whoops. And it looks like my camera went out for a second. Hopefully not. And if it has been, then please do subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single episode whenever I drop new content and or go live. All right. So that is my time. I'm going to tune out while you tune in. Be sure to watch the next video that YouTube recommends and share this out with at least 3 friends. As always, and until next time, I am wholeheartedly in this journey with you. Bye for now and see you at the summit.